Hello. I see Cindy in the chat and Bonnie. Stephanie, how is everybody doing tonight? Hi. How's everybody else? I brought a box of goodies with me because I knew that we would have a lot of stopping time this trip. So I have a bunch of, well, not random. I just kept putting stuff in it as I was getting ready to take stuff to the booth. So I filled it up for this one. So hi Kathy, how are you tonight? I saw a few people in Stephanie's chat earlier. We were watching while we were driving down the road the last hour and a half in here tonight. Does anybody want to guess where we are? You can really tell by where we are tonight. So there's Kim. Hi Kim. Kim is going to be modding for me this evening. Oh my goodness. I'm a little tired. I think I'm getting tired. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked your box, Bonnie. We are not in Texas. We did not go south. No, we are past Illinois. We are in another time zone. We have changed time zones twice in 2 days now. It'll be really fun to get up in the morning. So, not yet, Kathy. We're getting there. We'll be getting there soon. Hi, Mom, in the chat. How are you doing tonight? One more guess. I'll tell you where I am. My mom always said, first three don't count. Or the first two don't count. Something like that. So, nope, not West Virginia. We are in... Where the heck are we? We're in Indiana. Almost I forgot. We started in Kansas this morning. Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana tonight. And tomorrow, in about 2 seconds, we will be in Kentucky. Yep. We are so close to that line. So here we are. And it's, I feel for you guys on the East Coast, this 10 o'clock start is something else. It feels a lot later when you're starting at 10 o'clock than you starting at 8 o'clock. So I totally understand and appreciate everybody staying up late with me from the Eastern time zone. I appreciate it so much. So, yeah, if I didn't say it just a second ago, Kristen has still got so much work going on. She says she promises she'll be here next week. So we'll all hope for that. But in the meantime, I have my handy dandy trusty Kim is going to step in for me tonight. Jeff is chilling, saying hey in the chat. So I'm just going to start from the top of the box. I figure there's no need for us really to empty the box. We'll just start at the top, see what comes out, see if anybody's interested in anything. And let's see. So back at the beginning, I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures. We are on the road heading to a family wedding this weekend. I got almost everybody's stuff. I got everything that was paid shipped out except for one item that got paid the night before, and then it was a holiday and we were leaving, and so a few things are going to be delayed in being shipped. However, everything is caught up on invoicing. That being said, this week and next week, and probably the first Tuesday home, which will be so 2 weeks from now, all three of those will probably go on one invoice for everybody all together, and all the shipping will be combined. So it'll be a little bit of everything all together, and then it'll be a little bit delayed in, but it'll all be grouped together and easier to send out and be done when we're home again for the short period of time that is. So let's see. I do my invoicing through PayPal. I do my shipping through Pirate Ship. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. And I do my shipping estimates through Pirate Ship as well. Let's see. All those things, all the stuff. on my Tuesdays. I know I told you guys that we are getting ready for setting up in Round Top, that we need to be packed, loaded, moved, set up by the beginning of October. So that's got a lot that we'll be doing when we get home again. And my Tuesday sales might look a little bit different in October, just depending on how crazy it is when we are in Round Top and setting up and so forth. However, we're playing around with some ideas to how to make it work. So I try and keep everything as consistent as possible, but you just never know, what's going to pop up that won't let that happen. So here we are on the road, box of goodies. I'm ready to start. I will give Kim a starting price. She'll put that in the chat. If anybody, more than one person puts it in, it becomes an offer up. Otherwise, it is a quick claim, and we claim it, sell it, hold it, send it on its way. So, oh, good, Stephanie. I'm so glad that you love your stuff when it comes. It's fun to. That was a fun email saying that it's like Christmas when you get to open your box. So that's always fun. Oh, and I spent a day and a half getting my booth crammed full of fall and Halloween items before we left, because otherwise it wasn't going to have time to get it put up. So there's a few smalls that I pulled from setting up the booth that are that holiday as well. And I had a thought. My brain, all the things moving, and sometimes they're not sticking lately. Darn. Oh well, if it pops back up, I'll tell you. Hi, Em. How are you doing tonight? Yep, we will be with Steven and all of them next week at the gala coming up in Kansas City. So if you're local to Kansas City, come on out to the Embassy Suites up by the International Airport and say hello. And there's room, shopping, and all sorts of stuff up there when we do that. So, Kim, if I've forgotten something in the chat, throw it in. If anyone has a question, put it up there. Anybody can answer the question. We'll make sure that we get the right answer out there and pretty much get everything taken care of if you have questions. So I think that's the majority of all the stuff. I'm going to make my screen brighter so I can read the comments better over here. And we're going to start out with a little Annalee. This one is in a box. Original price was $22. I can start this one at $16. Let's see, there is a little bit of damage on the side here of the box. It does have its original tags, but there's a little mouse dressed up as a ghost. He has his tag from 1998. His banner says boo. He's got a cute little top hat in the white with the floral leaves. Here's his original tags and the original pricing as well. There. So, hey, Geneva, good to see you. This little guy, I don't think he's been displayed out of the box. He's got a little cord for a tail. He's white, so he is in nice, clean condition. And it looks like there in the bottom of the box, there's a little twist tie. I bet you his foot went in it to help keep him upright and standing up inside, so you could see him through all of his windows. But there he is. And yeah, there's no more dates on the outside. Like I said, there's a little bit of water damage on this side right here in the front. So there's that guy. I was something. What was it? Oh, go watch the video I put up. I put it on Instagram and on YouTube, shorts and reels about putting in. I think I put in 6.5 tubs the first day and another one the second day in my booth, and got that full booth really full for fall. So go check it out. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. All the things, all the stuff. These are Halloween magnets. They'll be $3 each. Oh, that's my favorite thing. For some reason, when I am on cellular service, it wants to sit and close down. I have to always remember to touch it. So I have a choice, Kim. They're $3 starts. These are from a local artist in Colorado Springs. This is her website or her name, Happy Abby Designs. She had a whole bunch of these cats and in different seasons and settings and stuff. So I picked up the magnets. They are about a 3-inch by 2-inch. This one is a little mummy. It says Boo with his jack-o'-lantern. We have a choice of a pirate in the reds. So they're that flexible magnet stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally sticks. We have a Dracula or a vampire, however you want it to be. And they each have her name on the back of them. I thought it was fun to be able to support a local artist. This is a little, looks like a witch cat with a hat on and a broom, pumpkins. That green, I don't know, it must be her boots on them. And then we have a little ghost one with the eyes peeking through the sheet with her jack-o'-lantern. So there were 5 choices. And that was the other reason why when I put the stuff out at the booth, I wanted to pull things for on the road, because this would be my only other chance to get out Halloween to you guys before it got too late. Make sure that we could get it shipped out, even though I'll be a little bit before I get home. So again, the mummy, the pirate, vampire, the witch, and the ghost. So you just tell me, Cindy, what your choice is, and we'll get it claimed for you. You got it, Cindy. I know I need to be good and wait for the lag and minimize my choices. I'll try and be as helpful to Kim as possible in her helping me. And go from there. So we have the cat magnets. 3 each. I know, Kim. The mummy, the pirate, and the black cat. Those 3 is what I have pulled for you. And they have nice coordinates as well. The orange, the yellow, and the red. Thank you, Cindy. I do have the last 2 available, were the little ghost and the vampire. Cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and make sure I'm putting claimed on one side and unclaimed on the other side. I want to have a trash can. Don't need to make a trash pile. I have a vintage pin. A little devil with his pitchfork. Has the marks on the back. He will be a $6 start. Gotta use my cheaters so I can read it. It is Hallmark 1961 Hallmark cards. It's right here at the bottom. Let's see if we can see that right there. These are, well, 61. That's over 60 years old. The plastic pins with the little, like the safety pin back. Spring just pushes down. Do it the right direction, it opens right up. And push it back that way. He reminds me of kind of like an enameled look with the plastic, that colorway on him. All right. Let's do another Annalie as long as he's right at the top here. This guy is going to be $14 start, please. I went to measure him. He's about 12 to 14 inches tall. Right? He's an orange little elf, nymph, gnome, elf, whatever we want to call them. Pixies, all in orange. He has the fall leaves for his buttons. I love the faces that they do on these Annalie dolls. All of his limbs are posable. He's got the giant hands and feet with the little pointed shoes and the cuffs. There is not a tag. Like usually there's a tag underneath in the back of the clothing. for what year he is, but he is posable. Like he should be able to sit like that on a shelf. And I love this style, but I prefer the winter ones and like the Easter colors that are like pastels, pinks, mints. They're really cute. So there's that guy. I know they would. They're really fun. I really do enjoy the NLE dolls. It'd be cute with a big pumpkin or a turkey. Go next to a cornucopia for a centerpiece. Ball mums display in the middle. Any of the above would work well. Right on top, I have some plush. Made it nice and squishy and easy to shut the box. So I'm going to pull out our plush choices. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's one more. There he is. All right, cool. Did I tell you a price? I did. I said 14. Sorry. We'll have to get back in the swing of things and my, no worries. It's all good. She's like, oh, I was waiting for your number and you're done and moving on. You got it. Let me slow down a minute. We'll unwrap this while we all catch up. Oh, yes. I have been putting away a few things over the last couple trips just to hold on to for fall and Halloween. And these are a few of them. I have choice on Squishmallows. These will be $4 choice. They all have their tags. I don't know. Oh, Paige. Paige is the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Squishmallow. I don't know if they have any other information in them. They do. The squish date. They've gone all like Ty did originally. So we have the jack-o'-lantern Squishmallow. We have the little werewolf in the pumpkin, or little, his name is Wade. He looks like a werewolf, or maybe because he's got little fangs right there. It's kind of cute for being a werewolf. His tag is ripped apart where it was bent, but he still has all of his information. And the last one is little cat Dracula. And his name is Tally. He's got fangs too. Goodness, that was almost bad between tag and fangs. Squish date. These are from 2021. Yep, all of them are from 2021. I didn't realize they went back that far, I guess. Well, maybe I did. So those are the 3 Squishmallow choices. Here. As long as they're not rolling off the desk, we'll do great. And then I have same price, $4 choice of the tie size. This one is a ghost. He kind of has the textured fleece or minky kind of fur. This is Phantom. Has this candy corn bow tie. Orange sparkly eyes. Orange eyes, not sparkles, just orange eyes. The next ghost is Spooky. This one has the traditional plush of the tie figures. He's holding a little pumpkin and his little tail, kind of like Casper. Do you have a date? Let's see. 2009. The first one just says October 31st. It doesn't say what year. Of course, his birthday is October 31st. And the third choice is a little turkey with that, again, textured minky, a little bit longer than their normal plush. Beanie Boo Gobbler. He's really cute little turkey. He's got a little tail feather growing into those tail feathers. So those are the 3 regular tie size that I have. And when we're ready, I have some mini ties. I think they are all minis. They are all ties. The mini ones will start at $3 each. I'm going to take off these wonky tags on this next item while I give it a moment. Get one done. So the mini ones, I have, this one looks like it's an ornament with jack-o'-lantern wearing a hat. He's got his tag, and his tag says Halloween beanies, trick or treat, Witchkin. And there's his name on the tag. So these are the tiny ones compared to the size of the regular beanies. Second choice also just has that little ornament kind of style cord. This is a bat with the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern belly. His tag says Batkin for trick or treat. So I suppose if you had some little ones that you wanted to give a special treat to, you could make a little bag full of little treats like this. And then I have 2. Hi, Lena Ray. Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. 2 with the keychain style. And this is the mini Beanie Boo Ghosty. The tag right there. So this is the regular one. This is the mini one. I don't love ghosts, but he's so cute, that little bitty one. Last choice on the littles with the keychain is a Snoopy with a jack-o'-lantern belly. His tag says, open up, Snoopy Pumpkin. And right here on his tag, it just says Snoopy. And they are like the backpack charms or keychain kind of style. I like the miniatures. They're always so much cuter to me. They're more my favorites. Okay. I'm going to fix these tags quick. And then the next start is going to be a $3 start. Again, Miss Kim. How did everybody have a good holiday weekend? It totally caught me off guard with it being 2 days in August and 1 day in September. I totally spaced it. We have a balloon glow or balloon classic. They have the hot air balloons come out to a park in Colorado Springs specifically. And somebody's like, oh, we're going to go watch the balloons. Or we did watch the balloons this morning. And I went, oh, well, missed it all together. Got things to do, other things on my mind, other plans to be done. And I totally missed it all together. So it was nice to have an extra day kind of off when we were getting ready. But, I spaced it. Okay, these, I have a choice of 3. They are spiders. If anyone has a spider alert that we need to talk about. They are a little ornament. They have a little eye at the top. They have glitter bodies. They have these adorable little party hats on for Halloween. This one says, you probably could have read it even better up there when I had it up there. It says, children up in their spooky, spiky trees. So this one has a gold and white little spider ornament. That's that choice. Next one is the orange little party hat spider. Now, I like these spiders way better than I like the ones that showed up in our room in North Carolina, uninvited. This one says it says something the little on his hat. And the third and final one is white with the black polka dots. And it says children dressed. They must have taken a little bit of a book text or something to use for the line around the little party hats. I thought they were very clever, cute little guys. Be fun for a display. Or if you have somebody who loves doing a whole spooky season and does a tree or something, these are not your normal little decorations. So I have the gold, I have the white with dots, and I have the orange. All right. Oh, they were $3 start, Nancy. Sorry. I thought I said that. I can't tell sometimes if I'm saying it in my head or if I'm saying it out loud. I see you, Miss Nancy. Kim, you need to like speak up. Throw some question marks in the chat or something. You tell me which ones you like, Nancy, which colorways and I'll put you down for it. Not a problem. Thank you. You're like, Becky, what do we got? All three. Perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Spider. Ornaments. 3 times. Wonderful. I got all the ones that I saw of those when I found them. Perfect. Okay. $3 start. I get enough fingers. This is a little vintage jack-o'-lantern. He's a plastic little pumpkin. About, I would say 2.5 by 2.5 across. I do not see any marks on him, but then it's got this little, right here, this little tab right here. He's got a little black cat inside that's a little squeaker. Pops open. Just a fun little basket filler or for a topper of a gift, or if you have a little spot on a knickknack shelf, the little black cat sitting on top of the squeaker. And I just thought it was adorable. So I see Mom is in for the little cat pumpkin. And we'll give that a second and I'll pull out the next thing out of the box while we wait on the lag. And I'll get ahead of that. All right, we got you, Mom. Thank you. This is the cat with the pumpkin. All right. Well, do you care if I mix up Halloween and Christmas? Or do you want me to kind of, I was just trying to pull it as it came out of the box, but I'd ask. I couldn't save it. I'll do the next couple Halloweens and then we'll skip to the Christmas that I have in the box. Thanks, Ma. All right. I think we're going to go with a $4 start, please. Let me check these out. Yes. So fun. Now, I got these because I thought they would be really, if you love wearing novelty little earrings or have someone who likes having some crazy little earrings, these are ghosts in a bottle. Now, they are almost 2 inches tall. They're a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. I don't like heavier earrings. I mean, they're not super heavy, but they're just heavier than I prefer. So this little guy here, they charge up and they glow in the dark. I think they are adorable. I wish that they were even tinier and smaller, but I just thought they were super clever. I know, probably. She'll probably play with it before she hands it over for a birthday present as well. But I thought they'd be really kind of fun to wear during the day. And then, that's okay, Kim. It was a $4 start. and then they would charge up with some daylight and glow in the dark, like my Bucky's mug. It's one of my favorite ones that glows in the dark. That was my first Halloween one. But they are just under, I would say this is almost a little over 2 inches tall. So then where the added bindings are, and then the drop would make it almost 3 inches long. But kind of fun. Little ghost in a bottle. I'll put them back in here. Right? That's my favorite part, is I bring it upstairs at night, I turn off the light in the bathroom, and then I can see the handle and the lid for a couple hours on the nightstand. And I know exactly where it is. Don't have to go hunting for it or tip it over and make a mess, because believe you me, I have done that more than my fair share. And I probably should even admit to. So, okay, this guy goes over here for mom. Perfect. Okay. This will be, let's do a $14 start, please, Kim. Let me see if I can get it open. I taped it shut so I wouldn't lose it out of the box. I have a Swarovski ghost. He is a magnet. It was from TJ Maxx, or excuse me, Home Goods, a $30 original retail in his little box. And he's about 1.5 inches by 1 inch, about 1.5 inches tall, and about 1 inch wide. Got those great prisms, and then on the back, he's flat with that flat mirrored side and that little magnet right there. Oh yeah, sticks really great. That's one of those really strong little mini magnets. I had not seen anything like this before. I usually am used to seeing like the little critters or the little charms that dangle down. But I thought we got a big ghost theme going this year. And he was in his box. So I'm going to put the tape back on it so we don't lose him out of the box. I don't want him floating around and then he like sticks to my car somewhere. Miss Cindy, I see you. Thank you. Let's see. This is the SWAR, or WAR. OBSKI Ghost. Anybody else is interested? You need to go 15 or higher. Otherwise, we can count it down for Miss Cindy B. Thank you so much. So there, while we wait for that to count down, I'm going to pull out a few more littles. I got a fun little whatnot kind of bag of all sorts of ornaments. I can pull out all the variety. A good start on it. All right, last call. Thank you, Cindy. This is my last Halloween style piece. He will be a $16 start. Let's see, is there any marking underneath? Nope, no marking underneath. He has a wooden stand. It's got like legs that are like dowels, and then he's stuffed like and printed on felt. The stripes, the hands, the skeleton, his adorable little face, top hat, green felt hair. He has a little black cat bucket that is dangling here, and a little star. So this is a skeleton guy, is a $16 start. I'm guessing, let's see, this box is 12. He's got to be almost 16 inches tall because of his top hat. I had him angled in the corner of my 12 by 12 box from corner to corner. I thought, I mean, goodness sakes, think, let's see, Beetlejuice kind of crossed with Nightmare Before Christmas kind of guy. That's kind of what we got going on here. Got felt bow, little details, and he does stand on his own like this. I don't know. Halloween is growing on me a little bit. Not tons, but I sure can appreciate some of the fun little characters that they've been coming up with lately. Okay, let's see. Let's do a quick sort. And I will get you a start price. I think we're going to do, what is that? That's the rabbit. Okay. We're going to do a $3 start on the choice of Christmas ornaments. We're going to jump to the next holiday. I will show you each one as we go. It looks like it's a pair of mittens. It's got the cable knit on it with a styrofoam insert to give it the shape. A little bit of fur at the cuff. It looks like with this pair, we have, like, this one needs to be reattached to this mitten, but they are secure to each other in the middle. So off-white fur mittens. I believe these are all mass-produced. Oh, well, there's a little bit of a hole right there where I got really close to the edge. So those might need to be passed on. But go on to the next one. This one is a little Santa Claus. We have the fur on his hat, goes right into the fur on his beard, and this is catching on everything. We're going to throw that away. A little plaid body. He is about 6 inches tall, has a jingle bell at the top of his hat. The brand is Evergreen. And I don't see an original price tag on it. Evergreen with the Santa. So if you want to claim an ornament, just put in the style of the ornament itself. So this guy would be Santa, obviously. And the mittens. I might have to do a little repair on those guys. Next up, I have a fur star. It feels nice and cozy, nice and soft blush. Got frosted berries, a little bit of pine needles, and a pine cone with the jute string and bow. I only have one of those available. That would be Fur Star. I have 3 of these sweater stars. They all come with the pine and a little bit of a berry. Pine cone on top, 3D with the gray, white, and red sweater. And the jute hangers on that. Oh, excuse me. This one is in package. Santa's World, Kurt S. Adler, handcrafted in the Philippines. It is a buffalo plaid rabbit with wooden details, and then the pine and berries at the neck as well. There's the hanger string. This says 1991 on this rabbit. The buffalo plaid. We have a striped deer, a reindeer, with a knit scarf, the jute hanger, and the felt antlers. This one does say Target 2019. He's about 5 inches tall as well. All plush and cotton packed 3D that way. Oh, and there is a second one. It is a plaid reindeer with the white scarf. This one has a yarn style hanger, and it says Target 2016. And then These are also Target style ornaments. I have 2 of these available. They're the little kid skiers. A printed style sweater, red pants. They have their little wooden skis on their feet, their poles in their hands, a scarf, and their knit hats. 2 of those available. They say Target 21. They're not, there's no I was gonna say there's no wires or anything in them. They're kind of just they're stuffed, but they're not very posable. Oh, they're very lightweight wires. There we go. Like, why are they just loosey goosey? I just got the hands pulled forward. There we go. So there is a little bit of wire in there. It's just not really stiff. And the last 2 ornament choices I have are a tea-stained style pillow. This one, I don't know. This got a weird thing tied on it. Let's get rid of that. Come on, all the strings. Everybody cooperate. This one is a snowman that has been embroidered. It has a little green plaid hanger. Marilyn, the 3 plaid, okay. 3 with a plaid rabbit and the plaid deer. You got it. I'll put you down for those 2. And the other little pillow stuffed one with a tea stain is, oh, I guess that's the old tag. That's weird. Got it. It's another snowman. So one is up close and one's farther away. This is Frosty. And then this guy says snowman, and it has his big stovepipe hat. And those are the last of my ornaments for the $3 choice. I believe I pulled them all out of there. We're going to put Marilyn down for the plaid reindeer and rabbits. Times 2. Perfect. Thank you, Marilyn. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. See what comes out easily. The first snowman. That would be, I believe, this one that says snowman. That's a little bit closer up on the stitching versus the one that says Frosty and the whole body. And snowman. Yes, wonderful. Thank you again. Oh, let's see what this is. Okay. I have one plaid pumpkin. About yay big. Kind of the buffalo plaid in the black and white. These are mass produced, made in China. I don't have a date on them. They have a little wire, like micro pipe cleaner for the little tendrils that are curled up. A felt leaf or 2 on there, and then the thicker felt that's been rolled up to make the stem. It has been stitched and gathered then to make the little panels on the pumpkin. It is a $5 start. And I would say about 4.5 inches tall and about 6 inches across. About yay. You know, pumpkin size. Here, it would go with your Halloween into your Thanksgiving decor, honestly. Goes with everything in that black and white colorway. Okay. I have a set of these, and I don't know if I got The matching piece or the single one? Let's see if I can find that quick. Found some black glass. It should be black amethyst. It's hard to tell. That one's ebony. One was easy to unpack, of course. Once I knew what it was, I just put it in there. Hi, Maritza. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I didn't even unpack it since I knew the 3 pieces. Aha! This is a single. This is a single black ebony creamer. It would be a $5 start. I do not have the sugar for it, and it is not marked, so I don't know what company made this one. But super cute, nice size, about 4 inches tall. Oh, it's got a chip. Well, I'd make it $3 if somebody wanted it. It has a chip right there on the foot. I didn't even notice that. See it right there. It's a nice size chip, actually. Still make a good usable piece. You wouldn't have to worry about it. But I don't want to not disclose that to y'all. That's a bummer. And the other pair, let's see, I have half of it unwrapped. Almost there. This is a pear, a creamer and sugar pear in the black glass. This will be an $8 start. They have a scalloped design around both pieces. They would. They'd be fun for that. Marilyn, you'd like that? The creamer, the single creamer with the as-is foot. I will put you down for him. Let's see, black creamer, 3. Perfect. Thank you, Marilyn. And this pair, they have 3 feet, 3 toes, whichever you'd like to call it. We have a double handle on the creamer, a single handle with the spout on this pair. I would say these are a little bit shorter. They're maybe 3.5 inches tall, but they're about 5 inches across with the handles. They're a little bit shorter and stouter. Those are words. They are going to be tonight. I love the black glass. I think it goes with everything. It's a very pretty, nice, classic style. So that is the set, and I believe I said that was an $8 start. Yay! I said it out loud, and Kim has it. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna clean up this little our sticky mess. This guy is something different. I think I had one of these as a turtle before. This is going to be a $15 start. Oh, come on, phone. Oh. Sure. Are we still there? You got me? Okay. My favorite. They're a little pin cushion that has a little bobblehead. I think I had a turtle one before. So this one is a poodle, $15 start. It is a very pale pink color over the gold metallic metal of the holder itself. I don't know if it had any markings on it. Oh, there's a mark on the bottom. It's really small right down inside there. But you can see the mechanism where it's just got a little bit of a bounce to it. It's kind of like the bobbleheads you put in the back of the car seat, and they would just bounce as you went down the road. Same kind of thing. Nice pink color on the velvet for the pin cushion. And then he is about 3.5 inches long, about an inch tall, and about a little over an inch wide. But I think these are really fun. Like I said, I believe I've had one other one before in the turtle. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go do some shopping sometime. We're over halfway done with this box. This is going to be an $8 start. This is like those lithograph style nightlights where the picture is on the ceramic and then you light it up from behind and it lights up the picture of Santa. So he's sitting in front of the tree with a child and some presents. I did test it. I plugged it in. It works. Let's see. And I do this. Oh, would that work at all? No. Oh, my flashlight needs some batteries. It's barely even catching anything. Turn that back on. So this is about 4.5 inches tall by about 3.5 inches wide. It is attached to the base of the nightlight. It does have a little bit of a rotation to it. So if you need it turned, you plug it in and you can turn it one way or the other. I believe it can pop off, but nope, I'm not doing it right now. The light bulb is included. It's kind of those Christmas kind of size lights. I'm trying to think. There's no way I can have anything to bring a light back behind because this flashlight is not doing it. But you can see the picture pretty well when I get it right up there. Kind of looks like an archway window with a wreath at the top and a lot of detailing of molding along the sides. So I like these lithopanes. The detail that they can put in them is really fun with the lights that go through them. Okay, what's next? Let's do some little strawberries. Totally off course of the holiday stuff that got put in the box. Similar to the pin cushion that we had earlier, I have two of the tomato style pin cushions with the little, or strawberries. I don't know which way you want to. I always thought these were tomatoes, but they have like a little strawberry. So why would you have a strawberry connected to a tomato? But I digress. These are $2 each. I have the red one, which is a little smaller, and I have the pink one. These are a vintage style. I believe that they have like the sawdust in them from squishing them. This one's about 2.5. This one's about 2 inches across. You can kind of see the size difference there. Lots of times they don't have the little one attached. And then I think they had them all together just because they were strawberry style. But these are going to be $2 each, and they're not pin cushions. They're just for fun for like filling up a little basket. I have these little strawberries. Let's see, what did we have there? M. Brown, can you have the Snoopy keychain? You got it. Thank you, M. That was a $3 start, I believe. Snoopy keychain. Perfect. Thank you. So these little strawberries are what do they call that, Ma? With the little velvet polka dots on them that have been handmade. And they're stuffed. They have little felt leaves on them. They have the yarn and the little stem. So I $2 each, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 available. I can't remember what that not seersucker, what the polka dot on the fabric was called from the 70s. It's almost like a little flocked dot. Strawberries and something else are coming back again too, even though we're getting past the season for it. But I suppose you could use these as pin cushions, but I think they'd be more fun to have in a little dish or container or something like that than they would be for using them like these for pin cushions that were really designed for that. Okay. Yes, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think you got it, Ma. Okay. What do we have? Oh, we're two the same thing. Swiss dotted Swiss, whichever works. I have 2 sets of these little pewter miniatures. They're going to be $7 a set. We have the little, oh, I'm going to take them out of the thing and try not to drop them. I'll just show you that I have 2 sets of them to start with. They're both the same. And then I'm going to bring them up closer so you can see what they are. If someone is interested in separating or a specific piece or a specific figure, you let me know. That's probably doable. They're taped shut. Of course they are. Okay. So they're painted pewter. I believe they are. Well, it's not Department 56, Liberty Falls. So I think some of them were designed for those little house scenes. This is like the little farmer or um, farmer's market kind of stall guy carrying a crate of flowers. He's just under an inch tall. Midge going to take the red pin cushion. You got it, Midge. And those were $2 start. Perfect. Thank you, Midge. Appreciate it. And then I have one, looks like they were like a choir boy they had 3 pieces together, I think, originally. But because these sets got separated, this is one choir singer. But again, I have 2 all together. Either that, I can do all 3 pieces for 7 together, or the little small guys can be $2 each, and this guy with his tractor and the horses can be $3. Whichever we want to do it. Confuse my mod totally. This is the steam tractor with the horses. Green and the farmer on the back. So that is almost, I would say, 2.5 inches long and an inch tall. And these guys are just about a half by a half by 1 inch tall. Again, I would do $7 for all 3 pieces, or the tractor would be 3, and each of the little figures would be 2 each. Because I thought I was getting a whole set, and they were missorted, and I have a duplicate. So I have 2 of each of those. Oop. Okay. All right. How are we doing? We're at a whole hour tonight so far. We're getting there. I have a couple bigger snowmen. Because they were so cute, I put them in for this on the road. This one needs to be a $12 start, please. Look at her nose. Look at that carrot nose. I would say we're about 10 inches tall. We have a brown kind of tea dye style felt with glitter, snow, eyes applied. We have this is been starched and attached as a long carrot nose. We have a little metal button holding the top hat with striped mittens and a little bit of faux fur. All three snowballs stacked on top. I'm thinking this was a produced piece because there was a tag that was cut off, but I absolutely love the details with the tea stained, all how it coordinates. The nose is amazing and super cute snowman with the berries and the leaves in the hat, kind of like a bouquet. But I don't think it's got a little bit of a weight at the bottom, so it'll stand up, and the rest of it is stuffed with like a polyfill. So that is the snowman choice. I would never think to put such a long carrot nose on them, but it certainly turned out very cute. And this one is more of a starched cotton base of the snowman. Come on. Let's do an $8 start on this one. So it's got the muslin that's been starched and stiffened. We have the long fleece hat with the bell at the bottom, stick arms, the plaid scarf that has also been starched, and the details that have been added for the face and the buttons. There is, you can see the base of this one. I do not see where there was a tag. So this one could have been crafted, but I do not know. It reminds me of a couple of the vendors that I used to really like to pull from in Kansas that were crafters as well. Little patches throughout. I would say this one is probably 10 to 12 inches tall and probably about 3 inches by 2 inches. But then again, we have the stick arms that make it a little bit wider. So when we have embroidered mouth, I think and the eyes are embroidered. They're like those French knots. This little carrot nose that's been attached, stitched buttons. And there's that guy. Let me not stick his arm in my eye. I don't even know what I'm gonna get when I get to the bottom of this box. I did find one more random ornament. This was a $3 start. These are cut out wooden trees and a polar bear that's been printed on, all wood, a real thin kind of chipboard style, about 4.5 by 3.5 and about an inch and a half wide with the jute ornament tag, holder as well, or hanger. I'm guessing this is probably a Target style as well, but there's no marking and no tag on it. All right. They tell me brass is in. I found this little bitty brass milk can. I think I need to start it at $12. It's been shined up. It does have one little dent right here along the edge. It looks like right where things are attached is where some of that paste is left from somebody trying to get the oxidation off and shine it up really nice. About 3.5 inches tall and about, I would say, 2 inches across. No mark, no stick. You can see where there used to be a sticker. Generally, these were made in India, but nice small size milk can. If you had some, I would say I'd pull off like the little pine boughs and stuff would make a super cute little bouquet vase for on a shelf. But somebody did try and spruce it up a little bit. I love the milk cans. Midge is interested in the $8 snowman. That would be this one, the tall one. Thank you, Midge. I got you. Oh, okay. Now everybody cooperate over there. So I showed you the milk can. Let's see what else. I'm starting to block my chat. I can see it. Oh, this is really fun. I missed this when I was unpacking before. I think this is going to need to start at probably needs to start around $10. It is marked Westmoreland glass. It is the jadeite in color, like the Jello molds or the butter molds. I remember them as like a tin or a metal shaped little, and it's got like the grapes inside it. Has an iridized finish. This one is glass. It does fire in terms of having some opalescence in the glass. You can kind of see like where my finger is behind right here. The opalescence is a little bit thinner in the glass there, and you can see through it. So it is a butter mold, Jello mold. I don't know what else to even call it. That's what I remember. I would have called it a tin, but it's not made of that. It's made of glass. And I don't know, we have no glow on it. Unlike the little, I had enough juice to glow our little ghost earrings, but no glow on the jade. So it's an opalescent green glass with a iridized finish with the grape mold kind of style for originally looked like a butter or a Jello mold. It'd be kind of fun to hang on the wall where you could see the whole pattern like that sticking out. It's about, I would say, 3.5 by 2.5 and about 1.5 inches tall, 2 inches tall. I missed it because it was just a little piece when I was opening up the glass stuff before. I have a shell dish. This is an opalescent white glass. You can't see it. It is really pretty. All of this is firing orange for me because I have the light coming through between you and the camera. I don't know if I can. You can't see it. It's a beautiful firing, like French opalescent shell dish. This one would be a $10 start. I think I had the other one at my booth for about 12 to 15. That was yellow. You can kind of see some of the striations in the glass, but a gorgeous piece of glass. I do not see a marking on it. It has 3 toes. Really pretty with a little bit of soap in it on the side of the sink or jewelry in it. Coins on your dresser. We have Jerry was in, I think. Nancy was in first, sorry. Jerry says she's 11. Got it. Thank you. Both. I'm going to have to find some more water tonight before I go to bed. Shouldn't be too hard. Nancy says 12. And I know you just have to take my word for it. This whole piece fires all the way across the whole section, the opalescence. Usually you hear me talk about the ring of fire where it's just thin enough around the edge of the dish. This one from behind it, this would be fantastic if you wanted to make a nightlight with it and have a light shine through it. It would be a gorgeous piece of glass for that. So thank you, Jerry is at 13. Nancy says 15. I'm going to write down French opal shell dish. And let you guys decide where we want to be at. Nancy and Jerry is out. Thank you so much. Thank you for your offers. I appreciate it very much. And we have Nancy in at 15. Perfect. Counting it down. That's a really cute little piece. Good choice. Oh, that piece of, there's a pine that came off one of those stars. I'll put it back together. All right. I have another toothpick in again, that French opal style color. We have the ring of fire around the top, and right here where it is a little bit thinner, it also has where you can see the firing of the opalescent glass. This will be an $8 start. This has the cherry design on it. Goes all the way around. It looks like 1, 2, 3 panels of the cherries. Has the scalloped edges at the top. Has 3 lines where the mold was, and has the mark at the bottom, but I don't know whose mold mark that is. I think it's a V and a circle. That might be before the modern companies that I know. Might have been an older company. I think this is a mold that's been produced several different times over the years in different colors. I see Jerry in. Thank you so much. French opal cherry toothpick. And if anybody else wants in, or we can count that down for Jerry. I would say it's about 2.5 inches tall and about 1.5 inches, 2 inches across. You know, toothpick size. Thank you so much. Lee, I know I have you written down, but I just don't want to market treasures. I don't want to put it to the wrong. Oh. We got Emma's coming in during the countdown. So we continue taking offers until we are marked sold. I don't know if anybody's lagging tonight or if that's just me and my normal quick self. Emma's at 9. Jerry says 10. See if I put a color behind it. Will it show it shows the pattern a little bit better. Those little cherries. Emma's at 11. And opal cherry toothpick. I got that part written down. Jerry is out. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, Patty Rose is coming in as well. I have had a hard time finding toothpicks at good prices to bring you guys. I do my best. I try and pick up as many as I can so they can start under $10, because the majority that I keep seeing are running, I would say, 15 to 25 or higher. And they're not, there's a lot of commons out there even that are running that high, or clear, or, common colors. So try my best to bring you toothpicks as often as I can. Miss Patty Rose is in at 12. Let us know, Em, what you'd like to do. Find more, I'll bring them, I promise. I had a couple weeks ago. Doing my best. Oh, thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. Try and bring you guys some good deals. And then I know there's a few places that we'll be stopping on the way home that we didn't get to stop at. We're more on a beeline on this direction out, going out for the wedding. So we need to be there for a couple different family get-togethers before the wedding. Emma's out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Patty is in on the countdown. Thank you, Kim. We're at 14. So I am hoping to be able to stop at some of my regular spots that I really would like to look at on the way home. We're so close to the bottom of this box. We're going to have to break into my secret stash next week. Probably call it a night after I have about 5 more items here, 6 items, give or take. Thank you, everyone, on that toothpick. I appreciate it. And if there's anything that I've passed by and you're interested in it, you can just throw it in the chat anytime. Hi, Marcy. Am I going to Blinko? Probably not on this, not on the trip out. I probably don't think I'm going to at all. I stopped there. Mom and I stopped there the beginning of August. So do I need to put you on my Blinko list, Marcy? I didn't know that you needed to be on the Blinko list. I apologize. I have one that's 3 or 4 people long, depending on who's with me and what I'm looking at. So, all right. Next up, I found some Halloween item towards the bottom here. These came from the dollar store. I'm just going to do $1 each. And I have a couple different designs. So we have a couple choices. If you're interested, just put yellow. These are just fun. They're called Fright Tape. It says keep out with the exclamation point in the sign. Just for fun decorations. Okay, Marcy goes on the Blinko list. You got it. Em, you want to be on the Blinko list too? All right, well, you tell me what you're looking for, and I'll put you on my list. Next choice, I have 2 of these. We can put zombie in the chat. It says beware zombies in red, black, and white. 2 of those available. And then this one will be Crossing. It says Zombie Crossing with the black background with red and white. And there you can see the example of what they are. So they're about 3 inches wide and they are 30 feet for decorating. And the last one I have is Danger Zone, red, white, and black with the skull and crossbones, and I only have 1 of this one available. Miss Midge, you would like to claim my other snowman? You got it. Thank you, Midge. So that is the felt with the long nose at 12. Perfect. Thank you, Midge. Appreciate it. See? Oh my goodness. Just that easy to claim something I've passed in the chat. I got you. All right. Those are going to go in the bottom of the box. Looks like I have a little bit of work to do at the booth when I get home. And I had this little guy at the bottom. He's a little angry ghost with a bat for whatever reason. Made in Taiwan. So this should be 70s to early 80s style. He will be a $5 start. I love his face. I mean, I know he's a little angry, but I mean, kind of got that pouty face on him. Got a little pumpkin, about 3 inches tall and about, I would say, 2 by 1.5. Cute little figurine. He is hollow. Again, I guess I'm liking the ghosts a little bit more. Or I've just been, that's what's been crossing my path lately. I don't know. All right, toothpicks sold. You're going over here. Perfect. That. All right. So I have lots of randomness at the end here. I have 4 of these available. Give me, oh, that's right, exactly. Battery's ready for the piñata, at the party. It's that kid, that kid that is all business when it comes to getting the candy out of the piñata. Totally, Stephanie. These are going to be $3 each, Kim. These are the vintage plastic mirrors. And there you guys are. The small little ones that are about 5.5 inches long and about 3-4 inches across. I have 2 pink and 2 blue. They have the little hole at the end for like hanging. They're the great size that we used to use in our bathroom bags, our vanity bags. They're totally 80s, 90s style bathroom mirrors. Look at the texture on the back of them. The pink one has it. The blue ones are just plain. So I thought they were fun. That, or I figured they'd be fun for, they're just a great size for kids too, to have. And I don't think this is a glass. I think it's a plastic as well, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's a non-breakable mirror or not, but I have 4 of them available. 2 pinks, 2 blues. Since I have great nieces and nephews coming up, I thought this would be really cute for like a little kid's purse eventually when my great niece got old enough for one. When I first saw them, that's what I thought of. All right. I have one little of like the spreader knives for, it's like a butter knife style. So for cheeses, butter, anything like that. And then someone zhuzhed it up with the glass beads and wired on all blue cobalt beads. This is a $5 start. Oops, sorry. I believe it is. Yep, stainless steel. And I washed it up to make sure it was all nice and clean. Probably have my fingerprints on this now, but it is a butter knife style size with just a fun artisan addition of the glass beads added to the handle. Probably need to hand wash it just to make sure that none of these, get stuck in your dishwasher if it came loose, but that's what I did. I hand washed it up just to make sure it was nice and clean. So that one was a little cutie. And then, of course, we're bouncing around all the different holidays at this point. I have 2 of these little miniature knit stockings, about 7-8 inches long, green with the red trees. They have the little loop. They're knit, $3 each. 2 of those available. They're kind of cute. They almost look like they would fit like a doll, like a big doll, like bigger than a Cabbage Patch style doll, or a small child if it sat still long enough to put something like that on. But a cute little stocking accent piece to hang up. 2 of those available. Yep, we've made it to the bottom of the box. Looks like Marilyn is going to claim the butter knife. Thank you, Marilyn. It's the beaded butter knife at 5. Thank you so much. Second to last item. This one is I remember my dad having some of these, like a little coin purse kind of style. These are the knit stockings. It's in the package with the original price tag on it. We have 2. Each one has the 2 little pom-poms on them. It says Hong Kong, 85 cents. This will be $6 for the pair. Cute little treats. They have the little ribbon. That's what that is. Like a little satin ribbon hanger on them. I believe I remember seeing pictures where they would take these little stockings and put little candies and nuts and stuff like that in it for the kids. It's not until the last, 10, 20 years we got these giant stockings to fill up for everyone. It all started out with these little itty bitty ones. These are about 4 inches by about 2 inches. Really great shape because they've been in the original package, and it's always fun to see an original store retail sticker on them. I'm going to take out that staple, so nobody steps on that accident. And my last item for the evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out and coming and seeing my eclectic on the road mix for tonight. Let's see. This had an explanation on the tag, and the tag is gone. I think this is going to need to be about a $16 start. And my understanding is this is a portable scale. I thought, thank you, Stephanie. I thought at first it was like a brooch pin, but apparently you clip it to something that's going to be stationary. And then, or it's the other way around. No, it's, where does it go? I've got this totally backwards. Oh, here it is. Here it is. See, we're figuring it out. You hold it this way and you clip the letter here. I knew I was missing this. And then it pulls it down and your little arrow goes to how many ounces the letter is. And it gives you a reading for your parcel. So it says ounces right here at the top. And then it's got little marks along the curve here. It is embellished with some rhinestones. We have one here, we have one here. Again, this is where you hold it. I don't know if somebody painted it gold or if that's how it came. Midge, I see you. The larger ones, this pair. You got it, Midge. Midge. Stockings. Perfect. And then I think it came as a gold tone. I don't think somebody painted it because you wouldn't be able to see the markings for the scale otherwise. But yeah, you hold it here, you clip on what you're trying to weigh, the arrow moves because you have this counterweight right here, and it's a little tiny weigh scale. Goes up to 2 ounces right there. I was looking to see if it had anything on the back for marking, but I'm not seeing it. But I thought it was very unique. I haven't seen many of these. I knew enough that I knew it was something when I looked at it, and then we just had to figure it out together which direction it went. So this is the last choice that we have for tonight. I'm going to put it back in the bag so I don't miss any of those pieces off in another direction. And if there's any questions, please let me know. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I will have to do some more snooping before next Tuesday. I do have a little way to get to stop somewhere yesterday, so I have a few things stashed away from that. I have my trusty box of surprises that I bring with me just in case I can't find anything else. And so we will have something for you next week. We just don't know where it'll be coming from. So it'll be a surprise for all of us. So thank you, Kim, so much for hanging out and modding for me tonight. I appreciate it as always. And thank you, Kathy, everyone, for coming and hanging out and seeing what kind of fun stuff comes out when I am crazy sorting for all the new seasons and the new booth that we're going to get to do out in Round Top. So thank you for the travel wishes. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.